Hey all, it's Don with RC Air. Gonna do something today that I don't normally do much. Talk a little bit about me, explain who I am and where I come from. Back in 2000, I bought a PT40 kit and RealFlight G2. Started flying on RealFlight G2 while I was building the kit and ended up taking off, flying around and landing. And ever since then, I've been hooked on the hobby. I've loved airplanes ever since I was a little kid. And this is just my way of enjoying it. Back in 2001, I bought my first gasser, somewhere thereabouts, and 2001, 2002, got a little Dave Patrick Edge 540 and put a 50 on the front of it. Got really interested in 3D. The low and slow stuff was really interesting to me, and so I started learning how to do that. I got on a site called Down on the Deck. Got so interested in it, I started working with Joe, and Joe Hunt and I, for the next few years, we spent countless hours. I ran the pits, and I spent just a ton of time teaching people how to fly and how to set up their planes, and really, you know, it was just exciting to watch people come into the hobby and get, you know, build their first gasser and put things together. And one of the things that we were really big about was setting up a plane correctly, using good proper geometry, and you know, making things work. Now, a lot of the planes today, they're made to set up that way, and that's fantastic. They're so turnkey and so out of the box. It's really cool. Over the last 4 years, I've been working on a site called rc-air.com. And RC Air, what it is it's a turnkey club management system, and it is designed specifically for RC flying fields, for the clubs. It allows you to share your good content, it allows you to share promotions and events, gives you a classified system that links throughout, and it'll allow you to tie regions together, know what events are coming up, and it's all in one place. There's no politics on there. There's none of the other garbage that you get from the other stuff. It's strictly RC. It's strictly about flying, building, and having fun. And that's the goal. My system is designed for RC flying clubs, and it's designed to help them manage their clubs. All y'all are volunteers. If you're in the club administration, you know, reach out to me, Don at rc-air.com. I'm happy to, you know, answer questions for you. I'm going to take you on a little tour of my shop and show you what projects I got going on. Each one of these projects I am planning on sitting down, putting together some written content, do some video content, and show you how I go through each one of these planes and put them together and what I'm going to do with them. All right, so we'll go through the storage stuff. We've got all different kinds of things. I've got LED lights and adhesives, tires, fiberglass supplies, wood clamps, you name it. Those are all the electronics and everything that I use when I'm putting together planes. Pit dog. Over here we've got the camera systems, lights and everything, and then we've got wind socks. Those wind socks are for clubs that are reaching out, talking to me. Talk to me about RC Air. Give me a few minutes of your time. I'll shoot you a wind sock just to say thank you. Over here we got the simulator, stock radio, plus I got a DX6 on there. These are some fun little planes that I got off of Banggood. I love this little tiny guy. It's really small, like 20 bucks. Play with it out in the front yard. It's fantastic to learn throttle control. Marine Corps flag, Semper Fi to everybody that's Marine out there. Here's company. This is where all the magic happens. This is all the work's done, where all the work's done. A couple of photos and a few different things there. A little timber. Never really cared for that one too much. Got some graphics, photo. There's the windsock. Again, if you're willing to take a minute and talk to me about RC Air, shoot you some windsocks, say thank you. Appreciate your time. An upcoming video that you'll be seeing here shortly, PAU Viper. It's an MXS. I got it as in exchange for rebuilding a plane. And I'm going to go through, kind of show you, hey, this is a used plane. Go from, you know, start to finish, what needs to be done. I'm putting a DLE 120 in there. We've got a JR guidance system for it. Making some side force generators for another plane. Some practice planes right there. This is a Twisted Hobbies laser, the crack laser light. Love that plane. It's a lot of fun. If you are looking to get into aerobatics, if you're looking to get into 3D flying, that is a phenomenal way to go. I've got some tutorial aids that I've put together here. This one is talking about setting up servos. This is a fun little plane that I've put a gyro on the front of it, and I got all different ways to explain gyroscopic precession in a way that you might not have thought about it. This is my toolkit. This here is a Precision Aerobatics Addiction X. This guy I got from a guy that had crashed it. You can see here I've rebuilt the firewall, reconstructed all of that, got everything reattached. I've got a lot of work to do on the inside. It was busted up a little bit. The guy had put the rudder, you can see here, the rudder was attached with hot glue. This plane was assembled with hot glue. Don't do that. It's a bad idea, okay? CA glue is the way to go. We'll explain how that works. We're probably going to end up recovering this, so I can show you some tips on recovering and a few things that way as well. A Fokker triplane from Twisted Hobbies. It's a hoot. A lot of fun. Really a great plane. Now this here is a little F3A plane. Bang good. It was like 78 bucks. Flies fantastic. You know, if you set this plane up right, it's amazing. Now this silly little guy, I've got it painted fluorescent yellow, and the reason why is because I've got black light LEDs on the side of here, and I've got black light LEDs on the top of the wheel pants, and I've turned this into you know, a 1970s disco plane that when you kick on the, you know, fly at night, turn on the black lights, it's kind of cool. It's got a little day glow to it. It's pretty interesting. This plane here, this is a 120-inch Edge 540. It has ZDZ 180 on it, running Savox 2290 servos on it, and I'm using a JR guidance system for it. Back here in the back is my 110-inch Extreme Flight Yak 54. Absolutely love that plane. So much fun. Again, 2290 servos on it. Got a GP 123 on it. Gonna change things around a little bit. Move down to a lower elevation. Gonna try some different props and stuff this summer. We'll have some videos on how I've done that. It's an 85-inch MXS. Started out with an electric 40cc on it. Wasn't quite enough. Switched it out. Just put a Dual Sky 60cc on it. Gonna get some video content of it pretty soon. Over here we've got all different kinds of upcoming videos. You're gonna see setup videos, how to fine-tune your CG, how to do all different kinds of things. Right here, this plane up here is a little 48-inch Velocity or 43-inch Velocity from Twisted Hobbies. So much fun. Just these Twisted Hobby planes, I can't speak highly enough about them. Down here, Motion RC's Stinger 90. I'm not really a jet guy, but I got it as something to try, and you know, it's a lot of fun. It's something different. Here up here we've got wings in the back. Got wings for a great big ultimate biplane, and then there's the wing for the Modeltech Magic. If you know, you know. If you don't, man, you missed out, because they were amazing. This is my kid's apprentice. I take him out and fly with it. I like that little plane. It's a lot of fun. Don't have a lot to say about the extra racer. I don't know. I flew it a little bit and it went in. Cap 232, new in box. I got a Ultimate EP up there. It's just a little tiny Ultimate, kind of fun. Look at here, we've got new in box. You can do 46 and a 60. I'm going to convert those to electric and use them as just some fun field planes. Got a 3D biplane up there, and the fuselage to my Cap 232. That Cap 232 is 20 years old. It's got some issues with it, so there's going to be a lot of work to do on it, and it should be a fun project. Look for it to come up here in a while. This bags for props. So these are 50cc, 60cc props. These are my bigger props. I've got motors and engines and all that different kinds of stuff back there. This here is my monocoat ultra coat storage. That is a Flighton Edge 540 and an old You Can Do SF Extreme Flight 52-inch slick. And then I've got the Fontana 90. It was an old Hangar 9 Fontana 90. I've converted it to electric. Got a 20cc electric Dual Sky on there and some mini servos. We'll be mating it here pretty soon. I've been working on that for a little while. Had to make a lot of changes to get the CG to work out. Some of these back here are kind of fun. That is a Aerobees 93-inch Extra 330. That, man, that plane has a soft spot in my heart. I flew the hell out of mine and ended up losing it because I was an idiot. And I got a chance to pick this up. I'm going to throw a GP76 on it. Again, it's one of those that I'm going to go through from top to bottom. It's a used plane. I've got to make sure everything's good to go. I know that it needs some work. Yeah, so I got an Extreme Flight 60-inch NG that we're putting the new T-Motor AM60 on. Pretty excited about it. There's a Aeroworks Edge 540. That plane is heavier than hell. We're going to go through, take a bunch of wood out, lighten it up, turn it into a fun little night flyer. I want to make it all lit up and just have a fun night flying plane. There's a little Banggood F3A plane. A lot of fun. Some of those planes, you know, they're not a lot of money, but they're a lot of fun. We've got a bunch of cows up there. This here is a 42% Ultimate biplane. It was manufactured back in the 90s, late 90s. It was the one that Chip Hyde flew that was the pink and blue plane. Really cool. There's my balsa wood collection. Got a bunch there, a bunch of wings, another toolbox. So yeah, what I need you to do is just make sure you subscribe. Join me over the next little while. I'm going to be putting out videos on a regular basis. Not only are we going to talk about how to repair a plane, how to set one up, I'm going to try to do some flying tutorials. I'm going to teach some aerobatics. I've got all this stuff put together that I've been working on for years. RC Air is ready to go. We're bringing on clubs. We've got a few clubs that have come on already, and I'm really excited about it. Hope that you'll join me. Hope that you'll join us on RC Air. And thanks for your time. Y'all take care. Until I see you next time, happy landings.